Luis, thank you for coming.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
And we're here because we want to learn more about you.
About me? Okay.
So, how did you get here to Vegas?
Well, I got here in Vegas. Well, I got here to Vegas in 1999. I was living in Ensenada, in Mexico. So when I was 18, I was living in Mexico, and I was like broke, with the same shirt on, the same shoes on, dirty shoelaces. I had no money. So then I was like, I need to do something. I need to make some money because so here I'm broke. So then I contacted my aunt that lives here in Vegas, and I was like, you know what? I want to go to Las Vegas and live over there. I want to go to work because over here I'm not making no money. I'm in school and everything, but I need some money. So then she was like, okay, Luis, well, come to Vegas, find your way how to get here, and you can stay in my house, and then I'll help you out. And the thing is, like, I used to live in San Diego, so I could go to San Diego and live there. But the thing is that my dad, he would go to from Ensenada to San Diego and pick me up and then bring me back to Mexico. Because I just left the house. I was 18, but I left the house. Instead of going to school, I went to the ABC bus in Ensenada. And I took the bus from Ensenada to Tijuana. The good thing, when I went to TJ and I was able to cross the border with my passport, I was able to get a form that's really important, the I-9. The I-9 form, it allows you to travel from the border up to like 300 miles away from the border. That's really essential. Either you come here to visit, or you're planning here and staying. I don't see.
It's like a permit?
It's like a permit, yeah. So I'm not like a lawyer, nothing like that, or immigration specialist. But if you go over 300 miles, you need to get the I-9. And that's really important because if you come here to America, and if you meet somebody or whatever, and you want to marry them, and they're like 300 miles away from the border, you're going to need a special form to prove that you came here legally and also that you abide by the American laws.
So if you do your Tinder radius, 300 miles.
Yeah, so I never done Tinder, so I don't know how that works. Yeah.
Do you have brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I do got a brother, half sister. They live in Washington. But yeah, I got here in '99 to Vegas, and I thought that Vegas was in California. I thought it was between San Diego and LA, like in the middle. But it is to the middle, but to the right.
To the right.
Yeah, so when I got here in '99, September 9, 1999, I got off the Greyhound bus by the Plaza Hotel, and it was like late at night. They opened the doors to get out the bus, and it was like so freaking hot because it was it
was September.
September, the hottest month of the year here in Vegas. And I was like, what? It was like super, super hot. I was like, where am I?
110.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Yeah, so I got here to Vegas in '99, and then I started working here, doing odd jobs, working at McDonald's. Right away when I got here, the next day, I went and applied at McDonald's on Sahara and Las Vegas Boulevard.
Okay.
In front of the Riviera, that McDonald's.
Where it used to be the Riviera.
Yeah, the Riviera, yeah. So I applied. They told me come back with your green card, your social. And I was like, okay, I'll be back. So then I went to the swap meet. I need some Bonanza. I got legalized like in a couple hours. And right away I started working.
The new legal system.
New legal system, started working. And yeah, just doing our job. So I never had no formal education, no path to accomplish
How old were you when you got
something big. I was 18.
Oh, 18.
I was 18.
Oh, you're basically my little cousin's age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I haven't stopped working ever since, If they fire me because of my immigration issues, I'll be like, okay, on to the next job. And I started working like different jobs.
That's good that you always like kept it hustling. You were like, I'm not going to give up because of a paper or, a situation where it stops you. You just never gave up.
I had to provide for myself, my family, and I've been doing that ever since.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good story.
I know.
I didn't know that story.
Yeah, so I've been doing that since the beginning, just hustling. I didn't know it was called hustling. I thought it was just working as a man, as a regular person. But now I see myself, I'm accomplishing new things, and that's because I always believe in myself. Not consciously, but I knew how to do something myself. So I've been doing that.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then fast forward now, what got you into real estate? Now the most successful agent in town.
That's right, number
Mr.
one.
LV.
Number one, LV, worldwide known. But yes, I was working as a security guard at a gated community here in Henderson on Robindale, Green Valley Parkway.
Okay.
I was the guard there for 10 years, since 2011 all the way to 2021. And I was just logging people in, in a nice community. A lot of affluent people live there, brokers, realtors, business owners, lawyers, dentists, casino owners live there.
A different, yeah.
Yeah, so I was able to see their life because I was never near those kind of people.
Yeah.
Proximity to those kind of people or that kind of influence. And by me working there and seeing them like coming in, at the beginning it was kind of hard because you see them coming in with the nice cars, the jewelry, pretty face, pretty skin, and I thought they were like mean or
stuck up,
stuck up or a-holes. But that was my my limited belief about rich people or people that have money, people that live well. Mm-hmm. So after a while, I got to know them. They got to know me. I was invited to their birthday parties, to their Christmas dinners, some other events. I was really specific on who do I chose to follow or accept their invitation to, because I'm about to just keeping it real, and I don't like no gossip, no nothing, no negative energy. So I was really selective at who I went to their house and interact with them. So I was there for 10 years, and then in late 2018, I got my first house. Like I said, I was getting paid peanuts. So I got a down payment assistance program, Home is Possible. At that time, they were giving you $20,000.
Wow.
Repayable after 3 years.
You have to stay at the property.
And my interest rate was 5%.
Wow.
But things like I was getting paid peanuts, I didn't have no money to put down payment or closing costs. So that grant of $20,000 helped me buy my house. And the thing is like, nowadays, when I'm a realtor, I hear people saying, "Oh, wait until the interest rates drop. You shouldn't get that program or whatever." But those programs are set there for specific people, for specific options, specific needs. So not all programs fit all. Depends on your situation.
You have to qualify. Different needs, different requirements. Like they have some for teachers. They have some for firefighters.
For VA. A lot of people don't see that people that have VA or teachers here in Las Vegas, Clark County, they have a lot of advantages for them to become a homeowner. They give them a lower interest rate. They get a grant. The last time I heard, they were giving them away like $7,500 towards a down payment. So that's something that people that are in the school district should take advantage of.
Especially because they deserve it. Like, they take care of our kids. They go every day to educate our kids. So I think the grants should be higher because they deserve it.
Oh yeah, they do. But yeah, so like I was saying, like I got my house in 2018, late 2018, with that program, and then I also became a naturalized citizen in late 2018. So in 2019, everybody does their New Year resolution, which I never done that, and I was like, man, I'm a naturalized citizen. I can get deported unless I do bad stuff or start pushing weight or something like that. So I was like, let me do something else. I can just stay here getting paid peanuts with citizenship. So I was on YouTube one day, and I saw this guy named Brian Casella. He's a real
shout out.
He was a real estate agent in California. Shout out to BC from EXP. But yeah, I saw him like a young guy, 26 years old. He had like a purple Lamborghini in the background, and I was like, what? So it's possible. He was like explaining a little bit of his story, how he became a real estate agent. And long story short, he used to be a basketball player overseas. He got injured, and then he couldn't play basketball no more. So he was like, what else can I do? I don't want to go back to school. I don't want to be a lawyer. I don't want to be a doctor and waste time or whatever. But he saw that a few people around his area, they were realtors, and they were living well, nice cars, dressed well. So he was like, let me do real estate. So he started doing real estate, and that video inspired me, motivated me to become a real estate agent.
And now this video is going to inspire people
Yeah.
to look into real estate.
Yeah, correct.
By sharing your story, by sharing where you came from, what you had to go through, and then look at where you are right now. So
Yeah. And the most important thing, it doesn't matter what business you do or what career, you just have to be ethical and care about the clients. The money will come. Of course, everybody needs money. If you don't got no money, you want money. But the priority is always the client. And another thing will be your reputation. You know, it doesn't matter where you live, California, Vegas, or anywhere in the world. Everything's like so tight, so knit, especially with social media.
yeah.
That the reputation is everything. So that's what I focus on, and that's my my priority for my clients.
Your motto.
Yeah, my motto, to do the right thing for them. Yeah.
Do the right thing even when nobody's watching.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's good. And then how do you help clients right now? What are you doing? Just first-time home buyers, or people that are going through pre-foreclosures, or
I don't really have a niche. My motto is to help people. Somebody want to sell or
List,
or buy, or maybe they're going through some hard times, and I'm just helping like everybody. Yeah.
What's something that you learn in real estate so far? Like something that stayed with you, like helping clients, or like your most touching story with a client that just set the tone for everything.
Each client is different, but like I said,
You're like, I love them all.
I love
if
them
you're
all.
watching,
I love them all. You know, it's stressful. It's not easy. You got to get up early in the morning to read emails.
what time do you start your day?
Okay, I get up at 4 a.m. I put my alarm for like 3:44, but then I put snooze like 4 or 5 times, and I get up like at 4. Then I get ready and I go to the gym, LBAC, over there by Wellness Center, and I'm there for an hour. I'm trying to stay there like an hour and 2 minutes, hour and 3 minutes, over an hour, just to like expand myself, push to do more. Then I come home, get ready, take a shower, shave, whatever, and then I take my kid to school. And then I'll go to the office, or maybe I'll stay home and start working on emails, cold calling. Not that early, but sending pre-text, scheduled text messages to my prospects or my current clients.
The ones that you're working with.
Yes, correct.
And how late do you work? Because I've seen pictures or videos on your Instagram that you stay pretty late.
Yeah, I usually stay like around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. It depends. People work different schedules, and sometimes we're waiting for an offer to get accepted, or we're still in negotiations for the client. So that's my priority, you know. And if you want to get a deal done with a different real estate agent, you got to be open. The main thing is having communication.
Yeah.
So they might accept your offer, might be higher or whatever, but if you don't communicate, that sends a bad signal for the whole transaction. So I like to be on point. I like to be like, as soon as they text me, get an email, I would like to get the response. And what I usually do, I shoot first, then I ask questions. You know, I text first, then oh shoot, I shouldn't say this, or I need some more information. But I think I'm on it. And if I make a mistake, or I need to rephrase any communication, I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you like to be really on top of it, just make sure everything's good.
I do. And that's something that my clients should take as a positive and appreciate that, you know, because I give more time to my clients than my own wife and kids and family, you know, because that's my priority. I'm here to service, so that's my.
I heard one of your clients was really happy that you were following up with her, and that you offered to put security cameras on her house. That she was so happy.
Yeah, so right now we're working on a few deals, Diana and myself, and I really learned a lot about real estate through her, and she motivates me a lot. You motivate me a lot.
Thank you.
That's why I like to I became friends with you, you know, because I want to do a lot of business. I know that you're a hustler, you're a pusher, you get things done, and it's all about business. So she wouldn't even answer my phone calls or nothing. She's like, hey, just text me. So that's good, you know, everything business. But yeah, we contact a property that is seemed to be vacant. So we did a little research about the home. We were able to contact the the homeowner. And long story short, the property has been sitting vacant for like a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
They had some squatters.
Fire damage too.
And that caused fire damage. That's another thing right now, like I know our job is to sell property and to make money by offering our services. But if you're a homeowner or own a business, and if you're not doing nothing with that property, hopefully you are able to safekeep it from any bad occurrences. But it's good to move it. Either you rent it, you sell it, you do a 1031 exchange, but don't leave it there because that's
it's a target for people to break in. Mm-hmm.
And then your property might get damaged, vandalized, or burned down to the ground, and you won't get nothing for it.
Yeah.
So if you guys are,
that's what she's doing right now, right?
Yeah. She was like, you know what? I have some fire damage, some squatters went in, and then that made her feel like a certain way that she was like done with the property, and then also dealing with the insurance policies.
She had medical issues too.
She has some medical issues going down right now, but I've been following up with her, showing her that I really care about her situation, her property. And I'm sure to offer her the service. So I was like, hey, if you want to, I drive by Eastern and around that area often, almost every day, throughout the whole city, And I was like, I can keep an eye on your property. And then if you authorize me, in the meantime, you're dealing with the insurance issue, I can put up some security cameras, Even though they're fake, it's a good way to deter people from entering or causing damage on the property. So she's really interested in that. She was, hey, I ain't got no electricity, I ain't got no water, no utilities are on. I said, it's okay. It's a camera that goes in different parts of the property. It's operated by batteries. And she actually asked me about a motion sensor light. She was like, can we put a motion sensor light? Like, yeah, I'll look for one at Home Depot or Amazon and make sure that your property stays, stay on point, that shows that there's people moving in, there's some activity, and I also offer her to check on the property. I drive by that property almost every single day. Sometimes I stop and I look around.
And it's a major street. It's on Eastern.
Yes. Yeah, major street.
Eastern and Russell, so it's a major street. You have to drive by it.
It's actually on Eastern and it's Eastern and Fort Apache.
Let's not put the address there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a major, and then she took that as you're going above and beyond to help her. So sometimes that's how you get clients. You have to do a little bit more, and they're gonna send more people to you. So it's a really good thing that that, and we door knock as well too.
Oh yeah, we door knock a couple times. We were able to get somebody not in contract, but I get somebody to get the property listed with us. And yeah, so I saw the property. It was sitting there for a while. It's actually next to one of my listings in the same community. And I've been keeping an eye on that property, And then talking to neighbors. Like, I love talking to neighbors. when real estate agents do open houses, I never say nothing negative. I'm trying to stay in the positive energy or frequency. But I hear other people saying, oh, the nosy neighbor came in, the neighbor.
But that's where you get business from.
Because you get all the info, all the insights, and then most of the time, they know family and friends that want to live in that community, in that area. So that's a benefit for you to talk to the neighbors. And even though you don't get nothing, but at least they recognize you, they know you, and if they like you,
know you and trust you.
Yeah, you lock them in your phone and just send them shout outs once in a while and stay on it. But on this specific property, I was able to talk to a neighbor. He gave me the number, the owner's number, which I called a couple times. I left text messages, voicemails, nothing. But then, thanks to Diana's, her little digging that she does in the computer, she was able to get a current address of the property. And we just took the chance. Like, everything's a risk. If you don't risk it, there's no reward.
There's no biscuit.
If you don't do nothing, then nothing happens.
Yeah.
But if you push forward a little bit or set aside, at least you're moving, know? If you're not expanding, you're contracting. So we were able to door knock. Me and Diana, we met up at the property. I got there first, like always.
I'm always late sometimes.
So look around the area, look at the property, identify the property, and then we went in and door knock. We don't know what kind of person it is. We don't know nothing about the person. We is there to offer a service, and we door knock. The person answers the door.
He let us in.
He let us in. I was, hey, are you such and such? I'm like, yes, I am. Why? Who's asking? Hey, this is Luis Marquez LV, my partner Diana. We're here to ask you about your property that's been sitting vacant for a while on this address. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I'm trying to sell it for sale by owner, which I look on a couple websites, there's nothing. Mm-hmm. So he's trying to sell it, and there's nothing, nobody can find it. How are you going to sell it? But long story short, this guy, he was able to allow us to his property, to let us in. And we're discussing about his plans, about the property. He was the options. And he was like, yeah, I want to sell it. I'm talking to a few realtors, a few cash buyers. And most of the time, people that are cash buyers or people that they're just for a quick money, for a quick buck, they try to offer them lowball offers on the property and not caring about the client.
The situation they're having. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with Diana's expertise, she was able to ask him a few questions about his plans on the property and how can we help him. Either he can still help you sell it on the MLS and get a bunch of offers, higher price, or you want to just want a quick flip, want some funds right away. We can also offer that option, cash for the property. We take care of everything. Or we discussed a couple options on the property. Mm-hmm. So right now we're in the process of helping him deal with his his pre-foreclosure.
Yeah, the pre-foreclosure. Yeah, we're postponing the foreclosure. So and then he has some repairs that I remember the company was charging him $10,000, and then we were able to fix it. Was it yesterday that we paid? Yeah, it was. We were able to fix it for less than
pennies in the dollar.
Less than 10% of what we're getting.
So that's our expertise, and that's why I partnered with Diana, because she's knowledgeable in that area. Like, I don't know nothing about pre-foreclosures or notice of default, notice of sale. I don't know that. So if you don't know something, it's okay to ask for help, and you gotta offer value. That's the main thing, offer value, and it goes both ways, I know a lot of people also, so we're able to get a few people to help them fix the property. And right now it's under coming soon. Yeah. But we're about to send a housekeeper to clean the property, fix it up.
Hopefully it can go live.
Yeah, professional
Sunday,
photos,
Monday.
And go live ASAP. And sometimes we use our own funds to help the client out. So it's not about us, it's about them. Because we put in our effort, our work, our funds in advance for a specific purpose, specific reason, and the priority is always the client.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was thinking about letting the property go, if you remember. Yeah. He said he didn't want anything to do with the property. He was just going to let it go, take the foreclosure on his credit. And that day that we went to door knock, it was like, I asked God, what should I do? What should I not do? Should I let it go? And then we're like knocking on the door like, hey, we want to help you. So I think he mentioned that nobody has gone to his door. Correct. And that he saw that we went to help him and try to look for him, that he saw how interested we were in just, helping the community. And I think that's something that not a lot of people are doing. And I'm just glad that we're able to help him.
Yeah, he's super excited. He was like fed up. He was ready to let it go, like you said. But then we brought a couple points that if he lets go of the property, he's going to ruin his credit. You work so hard for your credit. Everything here in America is based on credit. All right? So don't listen to Dave Ramsey that much about paying everything for cash. You need a historical schedule of your credit score, that helps a lot, So we brought up that point about his credit. He was like, my credit is good. I don't want to mess it up, but I'm just tired. I guess, like he said, I've been talking to realtors, cash buyers, and everybody trying to screw me over, trying to think that I'm freaking, not knowledgeable. and trying to screw me over. That's what he said, his words. So we're like, no, we're here to help you out. And he sees that, you know, we're not here for the money. We're here to help him out first. And then based on that, earn our income. We're not getting paid. We earn our income.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's a good client. And I know he's going to refer us clients in the future, family members, or anybody that's dealing with the same thing, pre-foreclosure.
Correct.
You know, so they're going to, there's a lot of people that don't see the value in helping, that they just want instant reward. They want that. They want gratification. They want people to be like, oh my God, you're so amazing. You know, it takes time to get to that point, you know?
Correct.
So him seeing that we door knocked, it was super cold. It was the day after it snowed in Vegas.
Yes,
so it was
I know.
really cold. And we door knocked him. We're serious about our business and we just want to help people. And like what I can see from your life is you've done so many great things that everything's coming back to you in blessings. You might not feel it or see it. I don't know if you see it or feel it, but just like little things are happening to you. They're just going to make you, you know, bigger and stronger. And then that's just going to bless you and your kids. Because I know you have kids that are in college. So you might not see it towards you, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go to your kids.
I see it towards me every day. Every day I'm blessed. You know, so I'm just really excited and happy that I was able to meet Diana, and now we're working together. We have a couple of friends in common. And what people don't see also is that not all realtors are the same. Not all lenders are the same. Not all people are the same. Doesn't matter what business it is. So the thing is, like, some sector of whatever area do you work on, their blemish, the standard of the fellow realtors or people that do that kind of business, because sometimes they just go and take advantage of those people, you know.
And we're seeing articles about things that...
Oh, yeah, you posted something about this lady that befriended a best friend, like an older guy. She was like 30 and he was like... 79.
He had dementia.
Yeah.
And she took advantage of him. She took, I think, $600,000, and now she's sitting in jail. I think she was sentenced 6 months and 5 years probation, I think.
Yes, correct.
But like I tell all my friends, I tell all my friends, just do the right thing, even when nobody's watching. Yeah, you might not get paid the big bucks right now, but it's going to come to you. Everything, what goes around comes around.
Yeah, correct.
We worked on a file where a realtor / investor took advantage of a family. So,
correct.
You know, we helped that family navigate through that. So you just got to do the right thing, you know, and it's sad that image of the realtors is out there in the news, but like I see you and I see some of my friends, you guys are doing the right thing.
Yeah, for the most part, everybody's good, you know. I can only speak for myself, but the thing is that anybody's going through some hard time, you know, some hardships. There's a couple options, you know. Like when COVID was going on, I was able to get what's it called?
Forbearance?
I was able to get a forbearance for like 6 months, you know, because it was tough around that time.
For everyone.
Yeah, but some people didn't take the forbearance because they say, oh, you still got to pay it back. Of course you got to pay it back. You're not going to pay it in one lump sum right now. It's going to go in the back of your loan. If it's 30 years loan, it's going to be 30 years and 6 months. So 30 years and 1 more year, 31 years. But you need the help right now. So people need to like stop, you know, feeling like they don't need to take the help, because if not, you don't take it, the other option will be you might lose your house. And a lot of people lost their house, or they're going through some financial issues right now. But there's options. Not everybody knows about forbearance. Not everybody knows about different methods of continuing to live in your property and taking care of those payments without just giving up and losing your property.
Yeah.
So we're here to help you out. We're bilingual, Español, Inglés, dialecto, whatever. We speak it. And we're here still to help out.
Google Translate.
You know. Yeah, Tagalog, everything.
Well, thank you for coming. I really enjoyed the interview. The last question that we were talking before we started the podcast. How did we meet?
How did we met? So, yes, I was doing, that was like my first year in real estate. And I went to a property that was a flip. It was like everything, it was nice and everything. And I saw some, My Vegas magazine
Shout out to my Vegas.
Yeah, my Vegas magazine. In the counter, I had like 3 or 4 magazines, and I saw on the in la portada, you know,
And the cover.
on the cover, in la portada, I saw Diana Mendez, and I was like, wow, cash offer, young girl, it's pretty cool. So I was like, there were like 4 magazines. I don't know if I could take one or not.
Yeah,
but okay, I didn't know. It was like,
Yeah, you could
there was
take
like
one.
4 of us. I took one. If it was one, I would have taken 2. You know. So in that magazine, I was able to see Diana Mendez at the front cover, and then I was like, I need to get to know this girl because since I've been doing real estate, it expanded my mind frame about relationships. I never thought about relationships in a business way. I never thought about looking into the future for your business or for your goals. I never been through that. It was always day by day. If I got money, good. If I don't got it, who cares? But during this journey, I've been able to focus and to learn about different aspects, not just of real estate, but it impacts everything, your whole life. It could be your energy, it could be your religion, it could be abundance mindset, mindset itself. And yeah, so when I saw the cover of my Vegas magazine with Diana in it, I was like, I need to know this girl, you know? So
She's doing something right.
She's doing something right. She's on the cover. And they had some other realtors there in the pages and everything. And I was like, I was reading about them, you know? And everybody starts somewhere. Everybody hustles the way to the top. And that's where you at. And I was like, I need to meet her. And after a couple of events, I finally able to meet you at a NARAP event.
Yeah.
The Green Valley, District by my office. Green Valley District in Henderson. I call it Beverly Hills. Yeah, so we were able to meet there in person. I was like, wow. So
yeah.
And ever since we've been in touch. I always offer her to, you know, if she needs some help or vice versa, and it tips about this or that. So we're here basically to help each other, and that's how I met you, and we done a couple times, and right now we have one. Okay, you got 1, 2, we got like 3 deals going on right now. One is for sure. The other ones we're negotiating into know the
price,
the price, the prospect, the person. But yeah, it's been really fun, and I can't wait to we start making some more deals together. You know, we're gonna be the face of Las Vegas. You know, with our stamp in the city. And yeah, I'm really happy, really excited.
Thank you. Me too. I'm excited. Yeah, I like working with you. I just always always look for somebody with the work ethic. And when I saw you, like, let's go door knocking, and you never said, no, it's too hot, or it's too cold. Like,
yeah. So the thing was, like, I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. So I feed out of people doing things. I feed out people pushing. So if I see a girl or a guy doing good, I'd be like, if they can do it, I can do it. You know, so yeah, so that's my mentality now, that I can also be doing big things.
Yeah,
I can also be number one. So call it conceited, call it whatever. I am number one. You know what I'm saying? I'm number one, numero uno, and because you gotta how you say, you gotta embrace yourself.
Yeah.
Echate porras, como dicen en México, echate porras tú solo, y echale ganas. You know, because nobody else will.
No, I was
people might say, "Oh yeah, good job," but deep down, maybe they hate or they don't really mean it.
Especially in this business, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people that don't like sharing their insight, or they don't like sharing, you know, some stuff that they like to keep private. And ever since that, like, I've been an open book with you. Like, how do you do this? How do you do that? Here, you're like, I need a form. Here's the form. I need this. Boom. I need a phone number.
Yes.
Because I feel like when you help people, they help you, and then it's just like a circle.
Yeah, they reciprocate, and then you get to know the person.
Yeah.
So whenever there's a big deal going on, you want to repay the favor or give back to the person that helped you out.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing, is to help each other out for one common goal, and not always going to be together on certain things, but whenever you need the help, you bring in that person, you give him value. That's a big thing that I learned. Always give value. Always give more. Don't. If you go to a room, if you go to a job, you go to a business, if you go with a client, always leave that person, leave that place, leave that that circumstance in a better position, in a better way, you know.
Make a change.
Make a change in a positive way, and like I said, always give value, always give more, and that way they feel that they receive something good from you, and they reciprocate, they'll value you, and then if they don't, then you cut them off, you know. but yeah, always give more, and expect nothing in return, but always give more. Make that impact.
Don't be a taker. Just give
because
the best version of yourself.
Best version, and because everybody's the same. All the realtors are the same. You know, everybody, I talked to this realtor and that realtor, they're all the same. Okay, if they're all the same,
they all got the same lockbox.
They make yourself unique.
Yeah.
Stand out. Doesn't matter if it's wearing something weird or funny or whatever. Stand out. You don't want to be normal. You
don't want to be a follower.
You don't want to be a follower. You don't want to be normal. You want to be extravagant. You want to be out there. People can remember you.
Yeah, just be
yourself, and also make an impact. That's what I've been doing.
What's something that you would give your kids or somebody that's looking at this video trying to make a transition from a job? Like, what's an advice that you would give them? Yes,
don't take your time before you make the next step. Just go ahead and do it. You know, you don't lose nothing by not doing it. It might be in a different sector, it might be a different job that you never knew about, but if there's an opportunity for you to come in, there's an opportunity for you to do well, go ahead and do it. Doesn't matter what people think. That's another thing that I learned. If you're gonna ask people for advice or the intake on something, whatever they say, you can take it, but don't blame them. You know, blame yourself or make your own decision yourself. Okay. If somebody says, you know what, take this job, it's good for you. If you take it, if it doesn't work out, don't blame the person that told you to go take the job. Blame yourself, because at the end of the day, it's your decision. It's your future. It's yourself. You know, so don't blame other people, and that's something that I learned too. You know, before you ask somebody something, an advice or an opinion, you go do it, then you blame them. I know it's your responsibility, it's your actions. And just always embrace yourself. And if you mess up, you blame it on yourself. If you succeed, blame it on yourself, not on somebody else.
Yeah. And if it works out, then
you know, like, just take your own decisions. You know, like I said, be careful when you ask advice. It's okay when people give you advice, but yes, don't blame them.
Don't take it to heart.
Yeah, for you making that decision based on somebody else and then messing up. Now, if everything goes well, then you like bring him in. Thank you for your support.
Take him for coffee.
Yeah. Take him for coffee or sushi.
Sushi.
I love sushi. Yeah.
I know. You're like, let's go get sushi.
I know. We should go. I'm telling you.
You're like, let's get coffee at 9 a.m. I was like, coffee?
Well, yeah. Like, I don't know. Because it was early, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
so it ain't gotta be coffee. It could be like a freaking milkshake or iced latte not iced latte. Matcha tea. That's what I drink too. Matcha tea from the coffee bean. That's really good too. But yeah, that's what I would advise my kids to. Yes, go ahead and do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. It's like Nike. Just do it.
Well, thank you so much for coming, Luis. I really appreciate your time. I know it was like, you know, the day of.
Last minute. So, hey, Luis, you come to a podcast? I'm like, yeah. You know, and that's what I'm trying to show people also, my clients too. As soon as they call me, they text me.
I was like, who's down? Who's down?
If I'm available, I'm there. So that's, you know, another opportunity comes up later on. Hey, who should we bring or whatever? Hey, LV. Let's bring LV.
Who keeps it real?
They'll call
Luis.
me. They'll call me.
Well, thank you, Luis. Hopefully, we'll see you again here.
Oh, yeah.
And we really appreciate your time. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to do more videos. Just stay tuned.